Marieva, who will present their work with author Margarita Mikhailova. Thank you, Andrei.
It's a combination Control plus L. Control plus L in Adobe could be full screen. So first of all, may I use this?
For this, I'm sure it's working.
This is working also. No, this is working also. Okay. So thank you for the floor, and to start my presentation. The title of the report is Creative-Bureaucracy Balance Model for Small and Medium-Sized Enterprises in Global Value Chains. The authors are Dr. Margarita Mikhailova. She is sending regards from River Danube in Bulgaria. The University City of Svistov is located on the border between Bulgaria and Romania. Professor Galina Zakhareva, she is here with me. Myself, Professor Andrei Zakhariev. Indeed, to the organizers, I wish to say my big thanks, because in my academic career, this will be the first presentation, first scientific report where I am representing a new academic institution. Not by my wish. Last month I quit my labor contract with my former institution, DSM of Academy of Economics, Svistov, Bulgaria, and joined the team of one of the biggest private universities in Bulgaria, located in Sofia, Higher School of Insurance and Finance, which is now changing name as University in Insurance and Finance. And we are open for partnership, not only because we organize together with Vadea this amazing 100 Jubilee Conference in Svistov 2 years ago, but also because doing this scientific networks of partnership, of conferences, we are really obtaining added value in terms of science, education, and policy. So this presentation is 16 slides, 12 minutes.
Perfect.
12 minutes, I promise. If I will be over, so probably we should introduce some extra penalty. I learned my lessons last week in Slovenia. For 1 minute extra in the parking area, 80 euros I paid. So you can use here one extra, let's say for each minute, one extra fee for the conference, and everybody will hurry up in this case. So some news, good news. Yesterday, in time of Hungarian presidency, this is important, connection with the American presentation. In time of the Viktor Orban and Hungarian presidency, Bulgaria and Romania joined the Schengen area. So from yesterday, this is the news. 12th of 12th, 2024 is a good news for us, because Schengen area is something that is important for us. I checked yesterday, no, 2 days ago, when I drive from Slovenia to Varaždin and see what is, let's say, this border control. Just something like, how to say, in the time of Soviet era, our borders with very strange, very borders, but borders with something in front of us do not go outside, and not somebody to carry. Especially with interesting between Bulgaria and Turkey, Bulgaria and Greece, Bulgaria and Serbia. My great regards to my partners from Niš University, my colleague, Associate Professor Tamara Jenovic. We just finished one big conference of Erasmus Plus on circular economy, and with Niš University we're working in the last 4 years as a team, and our the intellectual output is amazing. So 5 points. 5 points. Introduction about the small and medium-sized enterprises. They face significant challenges in balancing their creative capabilities with bureaucratic demands when participating in global value chains. While extensive research exists on SMEs' creative aspects and compliance challenges independently, limited attention has been paid to the interaction between these forces. There are many examples highlighting a critical gap in prior research regarding how SMEs balance fostering creativity with adhering the bureaucratic requirements within global value chains. To address this gap, paper proposes a model designed to deepen research on how SMEs manage the delicate balance within GVCs. Additionally, the model aims to offer actionable insights to assist SMEs, policymakers, and stakeholders in effectively navigating these competing demands. The theoretical foundation of the model, understanding how SMEs navigate the complexity of global value chains, requires a sophisticated theoretical framework that captures both their creative potential and the bureaucratic constraints they encounter. Our analysis draws on three distinct groups of theories: creativity theory in entrepreneurship, institutional theories, and governance frameworks in GVCs. Creativity theorists shed light on how SMEs innovate and adapt to maintain competitiveness, while institutional governance frameworks explain the influence of external regulatory pressures, industry norms, and power dynamics within GVCs on SMEs' behavior and opportunities. Together, all these theories allows us to capture both the internal creative capabilities of SMEs and the external constraints they must navigate to succeed in global value chains. The key concepts which are basis from the creativity theories: creativity is a vital factor in the competitiveness of SMEs, particularly in global value chains, where it fosters innovation and utilities. And this notion is emphasized by many theoretical perspectives in the entrepreneurship, as summarized in the table 1 on the slide. Creative capabilities represent the innovation and adaptability that SMEs bring to the table, enabling them to compete effectively in the global value chains. Building on the above discussed theoretical perspectives, the following key concepts from creativity theory are particularly relevant to understanding the SME's behavior in global value chains are innovation and product development, adaptive creativity, and dynamic capabilities. They are explained on the slides. The key concept from institutional and governance frameworks within global value chains. Theoretical insights from creativity theories explain why SMEs prioritize innovation. However, as these firms strive to remain competitive through creativity and adaptability, they face significant external constraints, such as regulatory compliance, standards, and institutional norms. These challenges are addressed by various theoretical frameworks with institutional governance theories in global value chains. The next table, table 2, outlines the key theories most relevant for understanding how external factors shape firm behavior and influence innovation and integration within global value chains. And here is the table 2 with connections on the horizontal and vertical cells. Based on the theoretical perspectives, we can identify the following key concepts that are particularly relevant to the bureaucratic pressure SMEs faces in global value chains. Now I outline them. Regulatory compliance, the first one; institutional pressure, the second one; power asymmetry, the third one; and the fourth, regulatory fit. SMEs participating in global value chains face significant bureaucratic pressure. It is normal. Everybody is under bureaucratic pressure, but SMEs are very hard feeling, with regulatory compliance being a primary challenge. These firms must adhere to stringent global standards, including certification, environmental regulation, and labor practices to access global markets and maintain relationships. Alongside compliance, institutional pressures, both formal and informal, demands that SMEs align their operations with the established norms and governance structures with global value chains, reinforcing the constraints SMEs face in adapting their operation. The issue of power asymmetry further complicates their position as larger firms and regulatory institutions often dictate rules, leaving SMEs with limited negotiating power. Furthermore, regulatory fit reflects how well SMEs operations align with global regulatory frameworks. A mismatch can significantly increase the burden of compliance. And now the model. Our title of the model is the Creativity-Bureaucracy Balance Model for SMEs in Global Value Chains. Drawing upon the theoretical foundation discussed above, we propose a comprehensive model that captures the complex dynamics SMEs face in global value chains. The Creativity-Bureaucracy Balance Model, it will be shown on the next slide as a figure out, synthesizes the discussed theoretical views to explain how SMEs can effectively manage the tension between creative capabilities and bureaucratic demands. This synthesis is particularly important as existing framework have traditionally focused on either the creative aspects of SMEs operations from their compliance challenges, but rarely address how these forces interact and can be balanced. The model consists of 4 blocks. This is flow charts, and I will explain now the meaning of factors, the mix area in the middle, in the center, and the outcomes. The Creative-Bureaucracy Balance Model for SMEs consists 4 components, how I already mentioned, that interact to explain how SMEs operate and succeed in global value chains. So, how it is mentioned on the last slide, the creative capabilities, bureaucratic pressure, mediating factors, and outcomes. The 2 key groups of core components, namely creative capabilities and bureaucratic pressure, encapsulate the dual challenges SMEs must navigate to thrive in the highly structured yet competitive landscape of global value chains. Building on the above discussion of SMEs dynamic within global value chains, the model includes 3 creative capability factors: innovation and product development, adaptive creativity and dynamic capabilities, and 4 bureaucratic pressure factors: regulatory compliance, institutional pressure, power asymmetry, and regulatory fit. The elements that influence how SMEs navigate the dual pressures on innovation and compliance within GVCs, or in other words, the key mediating factor in the proposed model are resources, always limited, partnership and networks, and finally market and institutional context. In the Creative-Bureaucracy Balance Model, 2 slides more I have, outcomes are the result of the consequence that SMEs experience as they balance the dual pressure of innovation and compliance within global value chains. These outcomes reflect the overall success and sustainability of SMEs, and they navigate global value chains integration, manage their position in the value chain, and leverage both creative capability and bureaucratic compliance. The key outcomes of this model includes the SME's position in the global value chains, its growth potential and competitive advantage, and its resilience and sustainability in the global market. Structured in this way, the model recognizes that successful participation of SMEs in global value chains requires not just managing, but also actively balancing these seemingly contradictory forces. Practical application and implication of the model. The Creative-Bureaucracy Balance Model can be effectively applied for SMEs across a wide range of sectors, such as technology, textile, food export, manufacturing, and more, offering valuable insights into how this business navigate the delicate balance between innovation and regulatory compliance. In these industries, the interplay between creative capabilities and bureaucratic pressure manifests in different ways, depending on the specific challenges each sector faces. The model can also offer valuable competitive insights across different industries and regions, BRICS, or not into the BRICS. one remarks to BRICS, it's good, big territory, but in terms of GDP per capita, we can discuss about this. In areas with supportive institutional frameworks, such as government incentives for research and development, SMEs are better equipped to harness their creative capabilities. The model provides valuable insights for policymakers, SMEs, and researchers. And the last slide with conclusion. This paper aims to fill the critical gap in prior research on how SMEs balance fostering creativity with adhering to bureaucratic requirements within GVCs. Drawing on the theoretical foundation from creativity theory and institutional and regulatory frameworks, it proposed a model that incorporates theoretical concepts derived from these three theoretical groups and consists of four interacting components: creative capabilities, bureaucratic pressure, mediating factors, and outcomes. The key contribution of the proposed model is that it introduces a comprehensive framework that integrates both the creative capacities of SMEs and the bureaucratic pressure they face. Even there are a lot of evidence that creative industries are the territory where SMEs are growing faster and faster, offering a holistic understanding of the dynamics SMEs encounter in the global value chains. However, in this paper, it is presented as an initial framework that can be further extended by incorporating additional factors and exploring new areas of research. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
And how I mentioned, it is open science, the idea of the conference. And I already, with the permission of Domagoj, published a presentation in ResearchGate, and it's available if somebody wants to check how it is. And of course, the report will be published in the ESD book of proceedings. Of course, great thanks to the family Țingulă, to your father, Professor Țingulă. We really enjoyed organizing two conferences in the River Danube, the border between Bulgaria and Romania. And for us, it's a great honor to be here on 120th conference. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Andrei. You're a very, very good friend. Thank you for everything. Thank you for friendship. Thank you for partnership. And I got a cold, you know, I'm coughing. I was not rushing you up. I know you're precise and sharp, so no worries. I was not rushing you. Let's go on with our schedule.